So what happened in Sochi was I went into my first downhill training run, and I crashed off of the bear's brow jump and broke my back at thoracic level 7 up high. I split one of my vertebrae, and unfortunately that ended my Sochi journey.
It's a huge disappointment, but also a terrible injury.
It was more, I think, emotionally disturbing than it was anything. But you know, looking back on it all now, getting my podiums here in Pyeongchang, having my gold and my silver medal, looking back, I wouldn't change a single thing, you know. I wouldn't change all the broken bones leading up to Sochi. You know, I've had over 20 broken bones throughout my career, from a femur to both ankles to my back multiple times, and I wouldn't change a single thing about it.
When you were younger, you competed in able-bodied sports.
Able-bodied sports was something I really knew no different of. My parents got me into sports at a very early age. When I was 3 years old, I started playing ice hockey. That's really the first sport I remember playing. And my goal was to basically beat all the able-bodied kids when I was, disabled, had a prosthetic leg. And I think that's what kind of set my motivation for life. I always wanted to be better than all of my competition, no matter if they're other disabled individuals or able-bodied athletes. We're here at the Paralympics in Pyeongchang, and the able-bodied guys just raced this exact venue for the speed, for the downhill and the Super G, and it's really cool to see that we're on the same exact venue, same hill, same slope, and although the courses are different because every course in the world is different, it's awesome to see that we're able to be out there competing basically exactly the same thing that they do.
Of course, we all know the Paralympics gets less media attention than the Olympics. How do you feel about that?
The Paralympic movement as a whole is growing, and I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like people are finally starting to see it. They're finally starting to see the competitive nature of Paralympic sport, and they're finally starting to understand it. And I think with that happening, people are starting to really get into it, and they're really starting to understand what it's all about. You know, the competitive nature of the human spirit, and not just that, but the inspiring, motivational work that we put into it. We're athletes as well. Once they see the adaptive sport in action, they understand it, they try it, they realize really what we're doing. They're like, wow, these people are athletes as well. They're individuals. The fact that they have a disability or the fact that they're using adaptive equipment doesn't matter. And that's really what I hope a lot of people see and come to understand, and watch the Paralympic movement grow.